Hello, hi. Yeah. Um, Hope you can see me here. Okay. Today I wanted to share with you analysis of this company called Canoo, and of course in Canoo, sometime in May, they were actually a spec that was listed way back in 2021, and they in sometime in May, right? They actually had a warning, a guidance warning going out saying that they might not be, their cash flow, their cash reserve in the company might not be able to last them for another one or two quarter. This company is a very interesting company. What I'm trying to say here is that there is this potential or rumor that Apple is in talks with them at the advanced stage of trying to acquire this company. They work on this very modular approach design kind of. They have this modular approach design products whereby they based on one single platform. You can actually have a sedan car. You can have a truck, and you can have a bigger size truck as well. You can have like a mobile truck for food delivery and all that, and so it's actually very duplicable. Can be easily duplicates, and then there are a couple of news right now. Although the share is now trading at around $2 to $3, it went up a bit because last week Walmart did mention that they will take up 4,000. Or they will order 4,000 vehicles with an option to buy up to 10,000 vehicles. For their delivery vans. Of course, Walmart is a competitor of Amazon, and Amazon has already got their Rivian up and running. Of course, now we are trying to look for EV companies that's after Tesla. Of course, you got the China ones like Neo and um, Xpeng and all that as well. Then in the US side, you got the um, Rivian. Of course, Canoo is one of them, and you have Lucid as well. And of course, in Europe, you got Polestar. Of course, Polestar is actually owned by Volvo, Geely, the company. So it's all these modular products platforms has been patented. Of course, they have quite an interesting range of intellectual properties, which I will show you in my clips later. Um, and actually, Apple has approached them way back in 2020. Of course, there's a reason Apple approached them instead of like going out and produce a car on their own. That looks very similar. They have this very similar design philosophy with Apple, and but of course, there's a reason that Apple actually approaches them. But of course, at that time, they believe that the valuation of the companies are way higher, and of course, Apple is the type that wants to acquire the entire company, and whereas Canoo was saying, yeah, we are looking for investor, you can invest in us, that kind of thing. So it didn't go through, and I think down 2022 there's room to revisit this issue again. And of course, Apple hired the co-founder, and this guy um, is another genius, Ulrich Kranz. He also designed the BMW i3. So other things that I wanted to share is um, they they are now they're one of those companies that produce around like seven um, uh, to about 30 vehicles a month right now in their small factory. And of course, they recently with the funds that we raised from the specs, they are they are going to build factories in Pryor, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they have actually acquired the land, and they also intending to start their headquarters in Arkansas, and to mass produce all those vehicles. And if you look at Apple's vision to start uh, Apple Play software, which are now they are starting to license to, I would say, majority of the companies. We are auto companies, and to slowly dominate the software side of things in all those vehicles. And of course there's always an interest to start their own vehicle as well, a fully autonomous one, and it has intensified. Of course there are also rumors that a lot of big techs are leaving the company. As you can see, every single time these are actually Canoo's vehicle, and every time when they talk about Apple, they will attach a Canoo company vehicle artist impression inside. You may wonder why, that kind of thing. So other things that I wanted to show you is the patent. I think there's a range of patents that are in the file and by assigned to Canoo. And of course, the most important one is the vehicle platform. I think this modular vehicle platform are very, very valuable, where they are very multifunctional. You can actually expand them, shorten them, and then you just actually place whatever structure that you want to be on top, and there you go. The vehicle is up and running. Can be tailor made for many situations. So, of course, they also patented all those battery pack thermal management. But I think the vehicle platform is something that is the best. That has a lot of value attached to the company. So this is not a company that has still like Faraday or Nikola, whereby they are still haven't even produced one. They have actually have a couple of hundreds vehicles already in US. So other things I'd like to share with you would be, yeah, this is another show that they have actually 50 more patents being filed worldwide. You see, this is the platform that is the most valuable, and I think it's actually very interesting that the Apple would be in talks with them because of this um, intellectual property that is attached to the company. And now the market cap of Canoo is only 1 billion, which is just a penny drop from the pocket, for Apple. So currently, Tony Aquila is the new CEO of the company. He came in last year. He's actually a businessman. Always, whenever he smell anything that has good price, he will flip it. So I think there's more chances right now that there would be a potential sale or acquisition by Apple on Canoo. So AFV Partners is where the this guy is Tony is working at. He's actually the chairman. So they do investments in company basically, and I think repackage them and resell them, that kind of thing. So wait, let me see what else is interesting here to share with you. So my internet is a bit slow today. Yeah, something about Tony Aquila. Wait. Yeah. So this is about. I'll put a link down in the video so that you can take a look about who is he and check him out. And then other things that I think are interesting would be about this private placement on up to 50 million. Tony Aquila's affiliates bought some of those stocks, which means that they are still quite confident of the company. And Of course, now the company stocks is probably at its lowest because there's maximum fear on the company going Chapter 11 insolvent. But I believe these are all headline news that are out there to scare us with their intellectual property rights and already some vehicles in the market. I think they will do well. And I think this is how similar like to the story when Tesla in the year 2018 or 2019 where they are having financial difficulties. So where this is probably the lowest time for Canoo. And yeah, what other things that I think are interesting? Let me see. Uh, as you can see, Apple is going to be an important player with their new iOS 16, which they did come out with it in their Apple event in June last month. As you can see, the updates that Apple has, which is basically now you're looking at a software that not only you need to sync, you need to log in and sync your laptop, your mobile device to the dashboard. Now they are looking at actually a software that actually takes over the entire of your dashboards. I'll just show you a couple of features. This is the next generation of CarPlay coming in late. So basically, you can see that it will have the same width and dimension. It will just entirely mirror the entire dashboards, and I think this is something that they will, expand your car infotainment screens and all that. So Apple is definitely pretty serious in the car software business, and also I think the physical hardware, which is the uh, Apple car, which I think Canoo has the closest resemblance in terms of design philosophy and all that. So yeah, I hope you like the video, and thank you very much. And yeah, and please click like, and sorry for the slow